have to hit that subscribe button to sit with us. Listen, if they ask you what you're doing over here, around here, down here, please let them know. That's two miles of business that you pay for. And tell them everything's a legend. Even my name's allegedly. And y'all better be in the motherfucking wine glass, okay? What's going on, y'all? I'm sorry, I got a little hungry. My husband brought me some nasty falafels. Whoever made the falafels, hair was in it. I'm sitting there eating it. I'm like, why is there hair? Because I know it ain't my hair in the falafel. So I went to spit it out. I was just like, God. But you know, when you get hungry, you just eat the next one. I threw that one away. I just ate the next one. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Full show. Listen, today we're doing early. Well, I think we are just going to go ahead and let the kid out the bed. Friday's going to be early. Shaq has been begging for this for years. He's like, please, can we do Fuckery Friday early? Because I just want to go to bed early. I said, okay. So Jasmine asked last week, she was like, Tasha, can we please go live on Friday early? And then they can just catch the replay. So I was like, all right, no problem. So we had 2 out of 3 vote. So we're going live early. And then today's my son's birthday too, okay? So I'm trying to get out of working on TashaKLive.com. But I got an interview that I'm going to do with them on TashaKLive.com. It's funny. And then I'm going to go off and, we're going to have like a late night birthday celebration with my son. He's got a lot of activities he's doing today anyway. So it really kind of helps me to work today because he had, summer program. Then he had the after school summer program. And then he had soccer. So by the time he gets home, he's going to be ready for his cake. Happy birthday. And then tomorrow we're taking him to a water park. So yes, he's excited. He doesn't know about the water park though. He doesn't know. He don't know that all 50 of his friends is coming out there. And we got that thing locked down. It's going to be lit. Listen, all the adults is coming because they know, when Shaq and Tasha throw a party, it's a party. It's a party. That's why y'all don't be missing any of the shows on the road because we party for real. We really be doing that. And we did add the after party so all of the cities, okay, that you can, when you're coming to the show on the tour, this is a QR code to scan and get your ticket, okay? The tour kicks off September 12th. Guys, this is not like how other comedians do 1 show, 2 shows, 3 shows. No, we're doing 1 show and we're out, okay? And we're doing an after show. So we're doing pre-shows as well, too, where I do business session with moguls who just kind of want to ask me questions. And, of course, we do the happy hour, the girlfriend time. And then, of course, we'll do the show, and then we do the after show, we'll do the after party, and then we got the late night wine and dine because we be hungry after we done with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because, I don't eat during show days, but, we party for reals. But everybody RSVP, Jasmine, everybody. We was hoping they didn't. We was like, man, damn, they really all coming, too. I had friends hit me yesterday talking about, hey, I'm going to meet you at the park door. I was like, damn. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Listen. So, yeah, we will be done a little earlier today because my son is turning 7. Can you believe it? Oh, my God, Lamine is turning 7. You remember when I was on the internet pregnant cussing out? You remember that? Mine have times changed. I had that mohawk, too. I was hell. I had postpartum, and postpartum. What you talking about? Listen. So, yeah, share the link. Let everybody know we live over here. We tried to tell them. They don't believe us, okay? Listen, we finna start pushing it back earlier because we're working in a morning show. Y'all excited about the morning show? I hope so. It's coming. All right, listen. Full show for y'all today. We're definitely going to be discussing. We got an update on Lex P as well as Toya Kent and the man that they shared. What was that song that SZA made? One had him on the weekend, the other had him during the week. Yes, okay. Definitely going to be discussing A$AP Rocky. Jay-Z has initiated a adversary proceeding and a bankruptcy to stop his alleged son's, I want to say god grandmother. She's not really his grandmother. You guys know we interview her on TashaKLive.com from wiping out, I guess, the legal fees. He doesn't get to do that. He gets to negotiate, but he doesn't get to do that, okay? We're going to be discussing that particular case. Also going to be discussing, hold on, let me make sure I get everybody. We got a Charleston White follow-up. So we got a witness to the shooting. that happened when they tried to take him out. And you know what's so funny? I was shocked when J. Prince Jr. responded and said what he said about the shooting or whatnot. And I was just dumbfounded that he would even admit that. I said, I cannot wait till they put these niggas in jail. I'm sorry, Houston. I cannot wait till they go to jail. I'm serious, okay? Definitely going to be discussing Anthony Edwards getting married. We're going to remind you if you don't know who he is, trust me, okay? And then all of Future's hoes. And I know them all. They're going to get mad. They're going to call me. I know you ain't called me no hoe. I don't think you knew you was a hoe. But you were one of Future's hoes, whether you want to believe that or not. And most of y'all still are, okay? And I was shocked that this information even came out. Yeah, it's on the blogs that, you know, one of the baby mamas answered one of her friend's phones and her friend. It's such a mess, okay? But I got the wine, okay? All of that coming up on this show. And then, of course, we got a surprise interview for y'all on TashaKLive.com. Hopefully it still goes through. If not, I will be taking off. Because I do have to get home to my son and decorate the house, okay? So don't get mad at me, TashaKLive.com. I know, it was hurting my ear. Don't get mad at me, TashaKLive.com. If we don't do a show, I will make it up to y'all. I promise you, and you know I will, okay? All right, so real quick, let's go ahead and start with the update on Lex P. So the other day, we discussed a threesome that was going on, okay? And it was between two bottle girls. Both of them have since, elevated in life, but they both started in the club as bottle girls, and they both started dating the same man who goes by Propane, okay? Now, one of the bottle girls who goes by ex-bottle girls, she's now a business owner, entrepreneur. She has since leveled up out of the clubs, and is doing her thing. Came out on social media accusing Lex P of Poor Minds of sleeping with their man. Okay, it was essentially their man. I didn't see any betrayal here. I didn't see any of that here, okay? And so she did like one of the little Netflix, I guess the little challenges they got going around time. And I guess she called herself trying to expose Lex P, but because Lex P is pretty honest about who she is, and of course she's the leader of the whole culture tales of making poor decisions and using her life to, to kind of educate on what not to do, even if she's still doing it. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, even though I personally feel that with all the evidence that was presented online, that they both knew that they were sleeping with this man. Okay, and of course there was a video that Toya here, unwind, because Toya here is the one without a platform. And I do want to state this too, because a lot of times when people come out on social media and they don't have a platform and they end up calling out, I guess, a so-called celebrity or influencer, you automatically deem them clout chasing or trying to put down somebody that you've built some type of parasocial relationship with, as if, the person that you knew can't do no wrong because you have them up here. So when somebody comes out to expose, what's in their closet, all of a sudden they're deemed a liar, or they're jealous, or you're just, why are you saying this now? Lex would never do this. And I'm just like, the audacity. That's why a lot of women these days don't mind playing the side, don't mind not telling you if your man cheating, because women are going to believe whatever they want to believe, okay? Just like when I hear Amber Rose say, you know what? I love R. Kelly, but I love the music, okay? You got to separate the music from the person. Bitch, who made the music? And he made the music sleeping with kids. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? It's like y'all will try to project and try to build these individual, cities that are, even though they're in the same city, but, if this is over here, this can't be over here. Just making up shit. Just fairy tale shit. And at the end of the day, it's still bullshit. Both of them knowingly were in a relationship. And Lex P, here's the thing, Lex P knew. She knew. You're a public figure. This man ain't never stepped outside with you once. You knew you was a side bitch. You knew it. You just on that platform preaching like you elevated from being a side bitch, but you was still a side bitch because you was in love. You playing with a man 6 years, you was in love. And the girl called out saying that she would refer to, Propane as her rapper, babe. You knew what it was. You knew you couldn't say his name. You knew you was given specific instructions to keep your motherfucking mouth closed, and you did just that. You played your position. So when this one come out to expose you, even though I don't think she had any right to expose you, Now all of a sudden you want to play innocent. You want to play innocent because you know you're going to be out here. You know you're going to be around these celebrities. And these celebrities going to be like, keep that hoe away from my husband. Keep that hoe away from... Keep her away from A$AP Rocky. Even though I know A$AP Rocky will never cheat on me with a woman, it would be a man. That's bad. That's bad girl Riri right there. Okay? So she ain't got no competition with women. She ain't worried about y'all. None of it. Okay? Now, not Lex P, but Toya, the one who's not a celebrity, has since hit me because y'all are dragging her. She assumed I dragged her. I didn't drag her. I just kept it real with her. And so we had an exchange in the DM about, my commentary on her that she wasn't too happy about. But you know me, I'm going to say what the hell I got to say and let that be that, okay? And so I reached out to her as a grown woman, and I said to Toya, the one who called out Lex P from Poor Minds, about this piece of a man named Propane. I bet you neither one of them can say his real name because he got more holes than know him by his real name. Like I said, both of them paying for the studio time. Baby, I'm at the studio. Whole time it's a studio apartment. He with another bitch with, okay? Now I said, hey, Toya, I think my team sent this, but it's okay. They're speaking on behalf of me. Hey, Toya, I watched your video and my heart absolutely broke for you. What stood out to me the most wasn't just your story, but the grace, the forgiveness, the healing you showed through it, okay? I would love to invite you to join my show virtually to share that journey. About 80% of my audience is women, especially Black women. I truly believe your story would encourage so many people, okay? I know my platform has a reputation for getting messy sometimes, but it's the core. It's about healing, growth, finding solutions through life's hardest moments. If you're open to it, I'll be honored to have you as a guest. How's my 30-second elevator spiel? It was very good. And so she saw my video, and this is what she said. Hold on for a second. So she responded to this video that was clipped from my team. Hold on. This podcast, okay? Poor Minds. I've watched it. I'm just not a fan of whole culture. Hold on. This is what... y'all need to be friends. Yep, this is what you got made. Lex P owes you shit because that man that you decided to commit to and he decided to not commit to you did that to you because you allowed him to do it to you. Y'all worked at the same club, met him at the same time. 2 years y'all was together prior to her. Y'all was just friends. Y'all wasn't together like that. Moving on. So this was she got upset about. So she says, Tasha, your public opinion. So she responded to this video. So she saw the message that we initially sent her, asking her to come on the show, but she didn't want to say nothing until I said what I was going to say. But I was going to say it in a different way while she was on the show. You know I have grace. You know I have empathy when I do my interviews. Okay? So she goes, Tasha, your public opinion about me versus the private opinion you messaged me about doesn't feel like a safe space for me. Okay, neither was that household child. Okay, you added to the fire instead of wanting to get more details to give an official statement. May God bless you. I said, okay, no problem, but you could clear that up, is what I responded. Okay, cool, no problem, you got it. So she goes, you clear it up. You saw the video was exposing a woman that says she's against cheating men that destroy women, and yet she was an active participant in that secretly for 6 years, okay? Being hypocritical. This girl followed me on Facebook and on IG from 2011 to 2026 and watch my entire duration of my relationship. She gives no accountability for being a hypocrite. Instead, you made it seem like I wanted an apology from her. Not at all. I wanted it to be known of the damage she helped create with him. I hope you're more of the person in private message than you are of what you publicly display, because I get it's entertainment, but it shouldn't be off others' pain. I didn't even know anything about your pain until you put your pain on display using a Netflix trend. Didn't seem like you was painful using that trend to expose her. That was your moment to sell, what's her products? Hold on. So she sells raw Cambodian hair. She also has a hair care line called Bundle River. And she's a coach called the Biblical Blueprint. She's a coach, helping entrepreneurs shift their minds. So she knew she needed something to help to get that business in the search engine. We all went looking. I know what this is. You didn't seem hurt when you was like sitting down to expose Lex P. Which camera do I look at? My Netflix documentary on how we shared the same man. And I just got tired and left. That's what it should have said. That's what it should have said. So you know me, here I go.
Listen, I get that you're irritated, and I loved how you moved past that. That's really why we reached out to you. So my team members just brought me your messages or whatnot. The way you did present it was if like you guys were married or something like that, and as if there was like a real betrayal going on. But it seems like he simultaneously was dating both of you guys at the same time, and I just think that Lex had that understanding. Maybe she knew a little bit more than you. I don't know, but that's just my opinion, right? I do not think that a woman is owed loyalty when she hasn't made the man give her loyalty, which means it's through marriage and through wills and power of attorneys. Like you were just shacking up, and you presented it as if like your whole household was torn down, but it was never built from the start. And I mean that is a reality that is unfortunate. And I feel that you now being in this situation probably do regret giving him so much and you're getting back so little, and making him invest more into you. So that's the piece that I wanted to take. And I mean, like, nobody's attacking you or anything like that. It's just the reality of the situation. And I think if anybody's more equipped to speak on wasting their time and, not demanding the value that they need, I think that you're more inclined to speak through it, because I don't think you will ever let anybody play in your face again like this. So that's where I was coming from. We're both women. We're both adults. And it was a slap in the face. It was embarrassing, but you being able, what I admired most was you being able to get up and tell that story and face criticism and backlash, even though it was dealing with a public figure. So,
y'all hear Dr. K? What you thought, Jasmine? What is that? Y'all hear Dr. K? Now here she go. Let me tell you how Dr. K worked, because Dr. K humbled that ass. Humble. Sit down. This is what we're gonna talk about.
Okay, that's real. I didn't see it from that perspective. I did feel like we was already, in a sense, husband and wife due to the fact that we got a house together. We had the baby. We raising our kids together. We talked about marriage. I just wasn't ready at the time. So when he tattooed my name on his ring finger and was like, okay, Toy, well, whenever you're ready, just let me know so I can go get his rings and we can actually do this. I still moved in the sense of a wife. But the way you explained it, you was like, well, it wasn't official. You said the house wasn't even built yet, per se. Okay, in technicality, you're right. And so I guess I just gotta, eat that, I didn't really know that it had to be a husband in order for somebody's wrongdoings to be wrong. But I guess this is just the world we live in. And I'm seeing it for what it is. And I do thank you for your voice message. You sound a lot more caring in the message than you did on your social media, girl. I tell you that, but I get it. It's entertainment. This is what it is. So I appreciate your message, Tasha.
Y'all, listen, if you need advice, unsolicited, unprofessional, untrained, no degree, please call Dr. K. I'll help you put all this into perspective so you don't waste your motherfucking time with a motherfucking nigga no more playing in your face. And I guarantee he probably would have became faithful had you would have just said, let's go ahead and get married. Then I would have more empathized with you on that situation. But the way you made it seem, it's like both of y'all. Let me tell you what Lex P thought. And a lot of women think like this, too. And I hate that she's light-skinned for doing this. This should probably calling light-skinned women out on, because this is very light-skinnedness of you, okay? Is that there are a lot of women that feel that they are the better woman, the better choice, because they're successful, they're a public figure. They may have a man, and that man has somebody else. But as long as I know that that man has somebody else, then I know that he loves me and cares for me more than he does the woman that doesn't know because I know the real him. There are a lot of hoes like that. You probably sit beside one right now. That's why they don't like to leave when they the mistress, because they're hoping that the guy is going to leave and be with them because they know more than what the woman he's with or is with publicly knows. So they feel like they got the upper hand, like he truly loves me because he is being himself. No, baby. That's not how it works. He's with you because, yes, he gets to be himself. And he's a terrible version of himself. And every time he's with you, he's reminded of a terrible person that he is. And the fact of the matter is that you accept him being the worst person, his lower self. And you don't even try to help him to be better. But then he goes home and never leaves the woman. But tells you he's going to leave her, but never leaves her because she helps to raise his vibration and helps him to remember what kind of person he could be by being with me, but instead he want to go and continue to sleep in the gutter. Everybody always wants to vibrate higher. They want to get to that point, but as long as you let them lay in the sewer with you, they going to be just that. But trust me, they're going to always rise up. Dr. K is in the building, bitch. Put up the chat. So when I be hearing women thinking they the better option because they laying up with a married man and he say, I know more, he love me, he gets to show a part of himself that he doesn't show with you because we expect him to be a better version of himself. And we hold him accountable. So that's why I don't know why y'all keep thinking these niggas gonna leave their wife, but they not. They not going nowhere. As long as you keep enabling them to be terrible, they are not going to stay with you because they don't like. Who likes being a terrible person? Who likes being a liar? Who likes being a cheater? Who? Nobody likes being that. You want somebody to hold you. You want a coach that's going to hold you accountable. Jess, it's been so long since I done opened up a damn bottle of wine. That's what happened when you get money, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do certain shit, you know? I'm just going to keep it real. Oh, damn. I broke the cork. But that's why. So whenever you see a proud side bitch, cheer her on for helping him to be the worst person. I just got to push it inside. I just got to push it in. That's the only way it's going to happen. I may be able to do this. Let me see. I doubt it. I'm going to try. Hold on, y'all. I got to get this wine open, okay? But yeah, make sure, hey, throw your ticket emoji in the chat if you got your ticket to come see us on tour this year. Tour kicks off September 12th. Hold on, y'all. I may still got it, y'all. That's why I be getting twisted off. That's why my... Oh, shit. You did. I don't know. I think it's in the shed. I almost got... Jasmine, I'm a professional. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I got to start drinking. It's a party today. My son turned 7. I ain't lost my touch. You know, I'm a bitch that go to the restaurant. Everybody open my bottle for me, ho. I don't even open crab legs no more. They better come cut open already. Cracked, black, clipped. When you get a little cash, those are the things you pay extra for. I'm not digging my fingers in there. Give me a crab fork, some lemon, and I'm gonna pull it out, and I'm gonna, yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all look at y'all throwing them ticket emojis in the chat. Heavy, Tasha K, onstage.com, baby. I can't wait to party with y'all, like, for real. And don't forget, August 1st through 5th, when y'all get paid, okay? Reserve your general admission ticket to the show, because they'll be discounted 40%. So they're going from $40 to $25, August 1st through 5th. Do not DM me talking about, can I extend the promotion? No. This is a company. It costs money to put these tours on. We got tour buses, employees, venues to rent. That shit costs money, okay? All right, they come laugh and kiki in y'all face. Girl, chill. Give me a cigarette. Listen, I don't smoke cigarettes, though. I'm just saying. That's what the winos be doing, though. All right, y'all. Moving on. A$AP Rocky. I just thought this was funny. At how non-famous A$AP Rocky is. The fact that he was able to just jog and had one person following him. But it's that clapback. It's the clapback for me when he saw the photographer following him and nobody else in the street gave a damn that it was him. Go ahead, watch this.
Follow me, brother?
How you doing, brother?
How you following me? Why you following me, brother? Why you following me? You still filming me. You trying to get a clip of this, right?
I run a company called Photography.
I respect what you do. Take your camera down and talk to me, brother.
It's the walk, Jasmine. That's that soft life walk right there. That's that my wife's a billionaire walk. Do it one more time. Look at him. Nobody else gave a damn that he was out here. Why you following? Look at that's somebody, mama. Did you got a purse? Go back, Jasmine. You got to go back to the hand on the hip. That's the funniest part. Look, do it at the same time, Jasmine. Do me, then do him. Go ahead. Why you following me? Why you following me?
How you doing, brother?
How you following me?
Jasmine, you got that picture of him when he was sitting at the fashion show with his purse. I think I posted that on my Instagram. But he was at a fashion show and he had his legs crossed and he had his purse sitting on his lap. Like, don't touch my, like, you know how women get like, you stink, I'm too rich to be here. Rihanna got this nigga set. Why you following me, brother? Put down that camera and talk to me. Because you know I like men, so put down the camera, let's talk. Go ahead, A$AP. Go ahead. Oh my God. Rihanna got that bad cake. I'm just shocked. I'm like, you ought to be glad somebody was following you. Shit. When nobody found, that's why I'm trying to figure out how he sold all them damn tickets on that show. I was like, who the hell, like, imagine saying, I'm going to the A$AP Rocky concert. Who says that? Who says that? Moving on. You said, that's my boo, but damn. My husband come out the house like that. Tasha, where's you going? Where you going, Tasha? Where's you going? My husband come out the house like that, I'm gonna be like, no, where you done been? It's the question. Why are you holding your back like somebody done beat your back in? Move it on. Jay-Z, y'all. Jay-Z so damn petty. I guess he's trying to scare people with lawsuits or with coming after them legally whenever they sue him. Because I'm noticing that he's doing it with Tony Busby. Even though I kind of feel like Tony Busby deserved that just a little bit. But, you know, Jay-Z, a grandmother, a godmother. So I don't know if you guys remember when I interviewed Jay-Z's alleged son, Ramir. And when I did that interview, he came with his godmother who was best friends with his mom coming up. And she was the one that Ramir's mother had confided in and told Ramir that the mother had, I guess, you know, alleged that Jay-Z was the father. Now, all of this happened when Jay-Z was older. His mom was 15. So that's really the discrepancy right there. Did Jay-Z sleep with somebody while he was of age, underage? But back then, it was acceptable. It's not acceptable anymore. So it is what it is, right? So, you know, they've been fighting for paternity. They haven't sued him. They're just fighting for paternity to legitimize him. It's not like he's owed any money or anything like that. It's just to say, you know, this is my dad. And it costs money to do that. And so because he said to spend money trying to fight not giving over his DNA, of course, they don't have the kind of money that the Carters have. They lost. They lost. It's all it is let me file a motion on motion or motion or dismissal or dismissal or motion or motion. It's just trickery in the court. That's all it is. But yet Jay-Z still hasn't taken a DNA test. He's fighting not to. And so after the last case was dismissed, he didn't lose. I shouldn't have said that. They didn't lose. It was just dismissed. He's trying to get, which he ended up getting, like, hey, since she filed this case and it was dismissed, they didn't meet the merit or whatnot, she should have to pay my legal fees. So the godmother was ordered to pay Jay-Z's legal fees. She ain't got no money. Neither does Ramir. These people from Philadelphia, inner city Philadelphia, they work regular jobs, they ain't got no money. So he's saying, I spent $119,000 to get this knocked out, and to win, you should pay for it. So she's like, I'm not paying you. I don't have the money, I'm not paying you. So she's taking it to Chapter 7, trying to bankrupt it. His petty ass done entered the court. Said, Judge, she don't get the right to knock this out. She does get a right to, that's not a tort. This is not something that caused you damage to your life. It's not defamation. That's not what it is. It's not like you didn't murder anybody. Like nobody murdered you or said that you murdered anybody. This is about whether or not you were just going to comply with the paternity test, claim your son, and it been done. But the fact that you're going after a woman in her 60s saying she should have to pay you $119,000 because you paid these high-powered attorneys to just file motion after motion after motion to trick her so that, guess what? It extends the case. It bleeds their pockets dry. They have no way to respond. So now you want her to pay $119,000. They finna bankrupt that shit so fast. He ain't getting that money. But he's doing it so that others will be fearful about bringing lawsuits against him. So he's basically using this case to bully the public. They ain't gonna stop. They just beginning. Sorry, y'all. You know I'm short. I got to sit up high. I can't see. So yeah, that's what's going on. And with a Chapter 7, it's going down. If it's not like your debt. Now, if she was doing like a Chapter 13 or something like that, yeah, they'll probably make her pay a percentage of that. But a Chapter 7, that shit is gone. Gone. Ain't no coming back. Done. Out of here. The same way you was out of here and left Ramir's mama with your alleged baby. Out of here. Gone. Ain't seen your ass since. The boy looking just like Blue Ivy. Hell up out of here. Moving on. Let me see the chat. Oh, Lord. You said he avoided the paternity test. Yeah, because you won avoiding the paternity test. It's still everybody, it don't take a rocket scientist. Even Stevie Wonder can see that this probably your son. Y'all, we live early because it is my son's birthday. And we are partying later today. So we may or may not have a show on TashaKLive.com. I'm trying to confirm that. Jasmine, are we confirmed for TashaKLive.com for that bonus interview? Okay, so I may go live on TashaKLive.com after this, and we'll do something short, quick. Then I got to get home. My son got to come home to a birthday cake, say happy birthday, because he's been in school all day and playing soccer. Okay, all right, moving on. Oh, after the break, Jasmine said I gotta take a break. After the break, we got Method Man and his wife. Trigger warning, because I know how y'all get. So I'm just gonna give y'all a trigger warning before the break when it comes to Method Man and his wife and this wine I'm about to divulge to y'all, okay? Because you know I'm petty. Anthony Edward married one of his 6 baby mothers that he impregnated around the same time that he impregnated all 6 of them. Okay, and then who we got? Charleston White. We got a witness. Hellcat joins the show. She was there when the bullets went off, when they tried to assassinate Charleston White like he's Malcolm X. And then, of course, we got Future's hoes fighting in the club, okay? All this and more coming up after the break. Please make sure you like this video. Please like this video, okay? And subscribe and share And please get your ticket to see me on tour, TashaKOnStage.com. We got some sponsors we need to break about, which means boldly raise a glass. So we'll be right back after the break. Let's go. Umi, a thick luxury towel infused with essential oils and pre-moistened for a full body refresh in seconds. This is one of their essential oil infused towels, not wipes, okay? They have essential oil, eucalyptus, the unscented one for those of y'all that just don't like scents or whatnot. The lemon, I used this on yesterday's show. The lavender infused, as well as many other scents. To stay fresh, clean, and confident anytime and anywhere like me, visit tryumi.com today and use my coupon code TK20 to get $20 off your first order. $20, okay? This is the biggest discount code we don't ever had. Yes, sir. Let's go.
Good loving body rockin', knocking boots all night long, baby. Said, give me some good love. Somebody rockin', knocking the boots. One more time. Said, give me some good love. Somebody rockin', knocking the boots. I love y'all.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
Y'all are so damn messy. I'm watching the clips on Facebook that are going out from Shazam's interview, the H-Town member, and y'all are saying, oh, he took over Dino's body, the original singer. He's trying to clone his voice. He dyed his beard. True. But all that other stuff is crazy work. Crazy. He was actually nice. He was a nice guy. I'm talking about, why you playing in this man's face? Tasha, talking about he looked good. I didn't say he looked good. I didn't say any of that, okay? Talking about telling him he can sing. He can sing. He cannot. He sang better than me. Shit, he can sing. He sang better than Lee. He sang better than a lot of people out here. Shit. All right, y'all. So we got another Black author that we're shouting out this segment. This is my favorite part of the segment because I actually get to pay homage to Black people, okay, that are trying to up our minds, okay? And this is called Mind Your Business with Heart, Part 2. So there's a Part 1 and Part 2 by Dr. Katrina S. Chance, okay? Ready to build a stronger business and lead with purpose? Discover Mind, M-I-N-D, your own Mind Your Business with Heart, okay? Part 2 by Dr. Katrina S. Chance. This practical leadership guide gives business owners, nonprofits, and educators the tools to create sustainable success, okay? Get your copy today and lead with heart at itstashak.com/book club. And we did confirm that she does have an actual doctorate, not an honorary, but a doctorate. All right. And if you are a Black author and you want your book featured on the show, please feel free to hit us. Okay. It's TashaK.com/advertise. Any of your advertising needs, go to itstashak.com, hit advertise, and make an appointment directly using the calendar with one of our digital sales reps. Okay. All righty then. Now, trigger warning. Is it Charleston White first? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, how long is this clip? Okay, cool. All right, so listen, the other day, remember I told y'all I called Mama White after Charleston White's mom after I heard that he had gotten shot. And so I was just like, oh my God, let me reach out to the family. I don't want to follow no social media rumors. And so I shouldn't have did that because his mom almost had a damn heart attack. And then Charleston would have blamed me for life that I killed his mother, okay? But luckily she's excited. She's happy. She emailed me. She texted me today saying that, thank you, God bless. Matter of fact, she sent me a text message. She said this because she sent me, encouragement. She said, you were in my thoughts today, so I thought I would send you a hug and a prayer, hug in my mug. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Love, Miss Mama Jones. Okay, so that's what I got. Even after I scared her and I almost gave her a heart attack trying to say her son had gotten shot and she didn't hear about it. And so that's the worst phone call that a mother can get. All right, and so we had told you that he was at an event with Dr. Candace. Okay, and apparently some of Jay Prince Jr.'s I ain't gotta say alleged, because the boy did a damn phone call and admitted that, yeah, my people did it, and they gonna do it again. I said, when are they gonna lock these niggas up so they can get fucked in the ass for the rest of their life? I'm sorry. I just can't. I'm sorry. Anyway. Jasmine's I'm gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get demonetized for me saying that. All right, let me be quiet. So Hellcat was with Charleston White when the shooting went down, and so she's here to give us her eyewitness testimony on what had happened. Okay, so without further ado, we'll give you Hellcat. Let's go.
It was her birthday, and shoot,
we were riding around and, you know, doing promo and whatever, and we was going over to, he told me, hey, Cat, we're going to go see Dr. Candace Matthews. And I'm like all stoked because, you know, I like Dr. Matthews. She lit. So, and I never met her before. So we got there, pulled up. It was 5th Ward. The address was. So, you know, I already was on point. That's why I pulled up the way I did. You know what I'm saying? Because you ever been through anything, you know you want to be able to be close to the building, but you want to get out when you want to without hitting any cars. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody. Try to, you know. So, shoot, we pulled up, sat there about 30, 40 minutes. Seen people going in, you know. So we were just smoking and chilling. And go in, man. We enjoy ourselves. It was Dr. Candace. And, you know, it was people just vibing and having a good old time, good food. It felt good. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the whole time. I didn't know that we weren't supposed to be there. It felt that good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I didn't know Charleston was warned not to be in 5th Ward, you know? I put it like this. I be in my own world, so in my own bubble. So I guess I wasn't just aware of, you know, the friction between James Prince and Charleston. You understand what I'm saying? Another car was chasing us. Shoot, we peeled off, hit the freeway, and went to where we were going. We heard guns when we were leaving. You know what I'm saying? And I thought, just to be honest, I don't respect none of that. It's really some, you know, it's really some little boy shit. I can't respect none of that because you got people like Chud the Builder that will call you a monkey to your face. And he go home and he count the stars and he eat ice cream. He don't be worried about nobody, quote unquote, chimping out on him. Okay? Right? You got Jake Lane that goes to the BET Awards, you know, that gets whooped, but he got whooped by some white people. All right? Then you got people like Zimmerman. You got a whole lot of people that you could be mad at, other than Charleston. And and people let that shit ride, you know, they just want a reason to be mad at Charleston. And the real reason that Nick was mad at Charleston was the audacity. Because we was enjoying ourselves. We was having drinks, we was eating good. Dr. Candace was doing the electric slide. It was her birthday. You know what I'm saying? The audacity of us just being comfortable is what made Nick mad. Because, come on, man. You got other shit to be mad about. And y'all ain't mad. You ain't mad at Chud? No way you mad at Charleston. Charleston, 130-something pounds. He looked like, I don't know his exact weight. But Charleston ain't no big old nigga. And them niggas was in that motherfucker. They was in there. It was just me and Charleston. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Niggas was in that motherfucker. They seen Charleston there. Now, I put up a video. You could hear it in the video. Charleston saying, man, watch this Astros hat. And I sent that nigga a picture of my dick. I don't think the nigga was too kind of it. So, but it ended up being like 2 or 3 Astro hats. So I'm looking like, man, ain't this a bitch? Don't know which to look at. When we was in there, the nigga was taking the pictures of us and sending them off, telling people that we were there. When I say we, I mean Charleston. Because I'm pretty sure they wasn't really just tripping on Hellcat. No, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I can't respect. Like, a nigga could have punched Charleston or came up or did whatever, you know? They'll rather, that's what pissed me off, man. And that man was sitting talking about voting and talking about illiteracy. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we just wasn't out there just, you know what I'm talking about, just to hang out. And it was actually some real stuff going on. And he was addressing it. And I don't know, maybe that made niggas, you know? Maybe niggas got kids that can't read for real. No, man, listen, our day didn't wasn't surrounded or even, well, mine anyway, thought about Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? My day, I'm like, my month, my week, my year, my life don't revolve around no James Prince. And I'm pretty sure, because if Charleston was messed up about it, he could have said, when we pulled up, he could have said, man, we in Fifth Ward, now let's go. You know what I'm talking about? Because we done did other pool parties and stuff in Las Vegas. You know, we pulled up and it just didn't feel good. Hey, he left. You know what I'm saying? I had to go in and make my money to get my back in. But he's very observant. You know, he's observant. No, ain't nobody tripping about no. The whole time we was riding around all day long, ain't nobody mention no James Prince. None of that. Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you the honest God truth. I seen a nigga taking pictures, and I'm going to make the assumption that he was sending the shit off to other people, right? And I put it like that. Which is, I know people like, oh, that was that car that backfired. You was a mother. That's an S550. That's a baby Maybach. Ain't no backfiring coming out my car. Hell no. That's why I know. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I understand why Charleston always said, I think everybody playing. I understand why he says that. Because I'm starting to think everybody be playing. Like I said, man, Charleston, it was me and him by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was a lot of them, 30 niggas there. If a nigga had a problem with Charleston, why not just steal on him or break his jaw or do something like that?
Okay. All right, y'all. So that's what happened. She was there. Shout out to Hellcat, and Charleston is still alive to see another day. Okay, moving on. I just got update too. We don't even really need to do a full story on this. Big Tigger's wife was given no bail at all. So you guys know that Big Tigger's wife is being held right now in custody for the disappearance of her child that she took out of state's custody that they removed from her home. And so apparently that child came up missing and has been with Alicia allegedly. And they are trying to find the child, and they have since locked her up behind this. And I guess Darrell actually reached out and said that I guess Baltimore is not giving her any bail at all until she produces the child. If she produces the child, they'll give her bail. And then, of course, she's going to have to serve time behind that. I think she's trying to wait till the child is 18. But I'm like, that shit doesn't work. Because in the Kamaya Mobley case, they locked the woman up after the child was an adult, correct? Yeah, I remember Kamaya. Y'all remember Kamaya from Jackson, like outside of Jacksonville? Yeah, and that little girl, I guess the nurse had took her, from the hospital and whatnot. She grew up and then she tried to ask for paperwork. And then her mama couldn't give her no paperwork. And then she had to tell her that she was taken at birth. And, Ayanna had them on the show trying to fix their life. Her whole time, her son, she ain't fixing her son's life while he out here sleeping with mistresses and stuff. Picky Cole was the mistress, allegedly. And, had to suck dick for a long time to get that money to start Slutty Vegan. She put her spirit into that. I mean, I'm just saying, you guys know I'll be going off track with this, okay? But yes, so Tigger's wife will not be getting out of jail. Oh, and I got some other wine on Tigger. I don't know if y'all care. So, Alicia sent me a recording. She had somebody send it to me because she's recording. And she called radio personality Lil Bankhead. Lil Bankhead, if you're an Atlanta native, then you know who I'm talking about, okay? So Lil Bankhead was another personality. Apparently they had fired him, and they were laying off a lot of personalities. And so Alicia and Big Tigger were going through problems. Separated. She had been to jail in September. She had accused him of sleeping with his co-host Francesca and all that. And the day that Alicia posted her video showing her eye busted and all that stuff, that next day, because she did it on a Sunday, that Monday, they were supposed to go live and announce Tigger's nationally syndicated show Because, Tigger was only in Atlanta. They were going to basically syndicate him around Odyssey stations. And so when she put up that post, she knew automatically they would tell him, sit his ass down. He ain't finna do nothing. So now he ain't got no job. Now, will they still syndicate him? I don't know, because they don't like mess. But when I tell you that whole, when she strikes hard. She got one man serving 25 years. She almost had a baby daddy to the child that is still missing in jail. This is her MO. Tigger, you sure do know how to pick them. Sure do know how to pick them. Moving on. Now, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. I thought this was the sweetest thing. And I want to give Method Man's wife all the praise because she is a strong woman. Now, they've been married for about 25 years. They did put up a video, celebrating that they have been married for 25 years. But here's the video. They look great. They look happy. They look refreshed. Her body is on fleek. He's, I guess America's finest man. He ain't been on GQ yet, has he? Okay. America's finest man. Everybody want him. Oh, he ain't been on that. But as I'm watching this, I cannot help my self-conscious. See, everybody got a good Tasha. I got a good Tasha and a bad Tasha on my shoulders. And so good Tasha was like, oh my God, this is so sweet. Like, they made it 25 years. This is amazing, all the love that's around them. But bad Tasha couldn't help but to remember that it was Wendy Williams that put out that his wife had cancer at one point in her life. And it was Wendy Williams that said that she had got that information from Method Man because he was sleeping with Wendy Williams while his wife was going through cancer. And I got to give her props, the wife. This is the wine talking. I got to give her props because like, that's a strong woman to fight cancer and fight for your marriage and compete with a bitch's foot that's bigger than both of y'all. It's like, What am I saying in the chat? I know I'm going to hell. I couldn't help myself. I'm messing y'all. I couldn't help myself. So when you watch this video, watch it with the information I just told y'all. Go ahead. See if your subconscious don't say that same shit. Put that video up, Jasmine. Put that video up. Even when the skies are gray, you can rub me on my back. Say, baby, it'll be okay. And that's real to my brother like me, baby. Never ever get my pussy away and keep it tight. And I'ma walk you down so we can live. In a fast trip with thousands of kids. For a life, you don't need a ring, but you know what? You be there for me and I'ma make sure we bleed. Now, as you're watching this video, did you hear subconsciously the good person and the bad person on your chat? The good person like, oh my God, no, it happened. Bro, and we can say allegedly to be, safe. But no, that's how Wendy got that information. She bagged Method Man and provided him comfort and safety and a place to release his stress while his wife was allegedly fighting for her life and trying to, overthrow cancer. I know I'm going to hell. I'm going to a good hell. They're going to serve oysters and shrimp. Listen, but yeah, he was pillow talking. He was pillow talking. Yeah. Y'all said Wendy looked good back in the day? I understand. Did she look good, Jasmine? I don't know. All right. So, alrighty then. Let's get on to the wine of the wine of the wine. I have never seen so many people uncongratulate a couple in my life. Okay. So this is Anthony Edwards, NBA star, as well as Shannon Jackson. Okay. Shannon and Anthony got married a couple days ago. And the news came out right after he was ordered to pay Aisha Howard, Lil Baby's ex, as well as ex-baby mama, $3,222 in child support. And it was said that he was paying her $5 million, but she wanted, I think, like $1 million. I talked to her. She said that wasn't true. That story was completely made up. And she honestly divulged to me in a conversation that she felt like it was Anthony that was putting out these crazy, crazy headlines, okay? And so she did say that she was with him, Aisha Howard, while he was with his long-term partner and girlfriend, Shannon Jackson, in this picture here, who he allegedly married. Well, he didn't allegedly marry. They got married the other day. I'm just so used to saying allegedly. My lawyers, every time I get on the phone with my lawyers, they be like, Tasha, I'll be like, all right, so what are we learning today? Allegedly. That's all y'all had to say, allegedly. So you done billed me for an hour session to tell me just to say allegedly. Allegedly. Say it with me one more time. Allegedly. Sing. Allegedly. So I just get used to saying allegedly. Allegedly. Even when shit true. Allegedly. It's expensive out here. My mouth is expensive. It makes a lot of money, but it can lose a lot of money too. So, allegedly. And say it with a smile so you don't look malicious. You're a pretty girl with pretty teeth, they say. So just look at them and smile and say allegedly. That way they could never say that you was mad at them when you said the information. You were just popping your shit. Drinking your wine. And just say it was a wine. It was satire. Wine got some comedy, remember? Allegedly. Yes, sir, allegedly. 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 Okay. Everything is allegedly. Now, so Aisha has been, across social media for quite some time. She's been fighting him in court to just claim paternity of the kid and be there for the child. But apparently, I'm being told that Anthony ain't there for any of his kids. Now, he paid child support for 3 of them, I believe. But he's been with Shannon the longest. Now, a lot of people was dragging Aisha too. I'm looking here because I make sure I got this information right. Aisha's older. Is the video okay? Yes. Okay. Aisha is older. Okay, Aisha Howard, Lil Baby's ex, she's like in her 40s if I'm not mistaken. And everybody was like, well, why are you as an old woman sleeping with this man? She's like, I never pursued him. He pursued me. But she's older as well too. He likes older women, just like Jalen Green, Drea's, what's Drea's last name? Light skin Drea. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Drea, just like Drea from Basketball Wives, likes younger men too. And a lot of men like her older. Okay, they just like cougars, okay? And so this ain't the first, older woman he slept with. But apparently he's only in the life of the one that he married and the one that stood beside him through everything. When he was being his worst self with other women and making babies with them, she was at home raising the bar, holding him accountable, making him step up to be a better version of himself. And every time he went to sleep with a woman that was behind her back, even though they weren't in a committed relationship, she reminded him that I'm better than you. You're a terrible person. You're a terrible human being. And every time you lay with that bitch, you're going to remember that you're terrible. And so men end up staying with the good girl because they don't like being a piece of shit. It feels good when they're doing it. Feels good. Feels great. You're the man. But then when you got to think about all the other shit you got to deal with the bitches on the side, and you got the woman at the house that's got access to your social security number, you start to really compartmentalize and try to get your shit together. This is what we was talking about today on TikTok too as well. Okay, Dr. K. Dr. K was over there, and I wasn't drunk today. I wasn't drunk, but apparently he got a kid with a woman named Alexandria DeRoches. Okay, Allie D. He's got another baby mama named Daja. He's got Shannon, the wife here, and then he's got Aisha Howard. These are all the ones that could afford to sue him for child support. Those are not the ones that haven't. That we haven't mentioned the ones that haven't. Okay, so yeah, congratulations to this new couple. I've never seen people reject. You know how the preacher, when you get into the when you get married and the pastor says, does anybody want to say anything or forever hold your peace? Everybody in the chat said, what the fuck? Everybody just, I object. I do not. I'm like, it's too late. He already married her. Too late, bitch. You too late. Oh, too late. She done slid in. But they're home run, okay? Sorry. Everybody in the chat was not congratulating them. I've never seen this shit before. Yes, I had Matt Barnes and Anasa. Yeah, we saw that too. We was like, what? Didn't you just put up a list of all the hoes he slept with, plus the one he paid $60,000 to not tell Tasha K, but she told anyway? And it turns out it was Shannon Sharp man. It was a gay man he was having private conversations with. Could you imagine? He was probably having phone sex with this woman, and it wasn't a woman, it was a man. Matt Barnes? My God. And moving on. I had a girlfriend like that one time. She had got married so many times. By the time I went to the third wedding, and they was like, do you want to say something? And my friend had to hold me by the arm. I'm like, bitch, I wanted to say, I'm tired of coming to weddings. Bitch, is this going to be your last one? Last one, I'm tired of going to buy new outfits. Matter of fact, if you get married again, I'm wearing the same damn outfit to every single wedding, okay? The only reason I'm here today is because you serving food. But that day I couldn't eat the food because she had the girls in dresses like this, right? And one of them had BV, and you can smell it. So every time she walked past us, she on this dress, and it was, woo, the whole goddamn table. Bitch, and I said, I can't eat my food. The only reason I came to the wedding for was the food, and I smell your ass more than I smell this pasta. True story. I swear to God, I wish I was lying. And then, you know what's so funny? Is when we smelled the ass, the girl whose ass was stinking was like, y'all smell it? Do y'all smell that? And then her husband looks at her, he was like, that's you. He said, that is the whole time. I said, God, this. Oh my God, I can't do this. I can't do this. I cannot do this. Not today. Not today. True story. I wish I was lying. I promise you I wish I made up that. So I was so pissed, bro. Imagine how I feel. Y'all talking about ew. It's like, it was a bad smell. But when her husband did, like, he said, that's you. In front of everybody, we was all, you know how most of us would just drink and eat our food, bitch. We was just like, we can't eat, drink, bitch. We got to go. We got to go. Oh, get your shit. Wedding's over. We gotta go. That's what happens when you're married to a white man. White man gonna embarrass your ass. Don't give a damn. Baby, you know that's not your hair. What? You already know how they are. You already know. I said, when that man told her, she was like, it's not me. And then she said, Tasha, go in the bathroom with me. So I went to the bathroom. I was like, it's you. It's you. Oh my God. What am I supposed to do? Go home, wash your ass. Make a doctor's appointment. Because, bitch, that smell was strong. Moving on. Oh, we got a break. After the break, Future's hoes are fighting. I know all of them, okay? And apparently they caught each other. Can you imagine both of your hoes together? And then one of the hoes find out that you still messing with the other hoe, but the other hoe told you as the girlfriend that she's not messing with your baby daddy. It's so messed up. It's so messed up, okay? All of this and more after the break. We got some sponsors we need to brag about. And while we're on break too, guys, make sure you get your tour tickets, okay? Make sure you get your tour tickets August 1st through 5th. If you just want general admission, just be at the party. Okay, you can reserve for 40% off. So the $40 tickets will be $25. It's scheduled to go on sale that day. So make sure you are ready to buy that day. Okay, but for now, if you want, top-notch seats, good seats, you want to attend all the events, the wine and dine, the moguls and Merlot, the off-the-record happy hour, the after party / game night karaoke, please make sure you reserve now, okay? We got literally almost less than 2 months left, and that's going to go fast, okay? So please reserve your tickets, TashaKOnStage.com, or scan this QR code. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass too. We'll be right back. Let's go. True style is always defined by the details. Whether it's a vintage classic handbag, a pair of iconic designer sunglasses, precision timepiece, Couture Rain delivers the ultimate symbols of sophistication. Discover the full collection today and begin a reign in style. CoutureRain.com. Okay.
Tasha K. God is amazing, man.
Listen, you have been everywhere. Talking, what do you call yourself? The Kevin Samuels for the stud?
Yeah, they call me the #1 stud in the world. Yeah, I went through a lot to be myself.
Like what?
A lot. The world hates studs, Tasha. The world hates studs.
I ain't never
Ain't no
heard
sense
that
wearing my ass, niggas. The world hates studs. That's why they always trying to sexualize. They always think everything got something to do with you.
I've seen studs, but I've seen studs that have been with men before.
They ain't studs.
You finna piss them off.
If you gave some, you ain't no stud. I told y'all a long time ago, shit, to be a stud, you gotta be a virgin.
You said that you wanted to talk about Masika. Why you wanted to discuss Masika?
Oh my God, just in general. You make just look bad. You po. What camera I need to look at?
This one.
You po ho. Go sit your po ass down. You brought your po ass to Houston to your husband's funeral, trying to fight other niggas over.
All right. And we're back. And don't forget, guys, right after the show, we're going on TashaKLive.com to get in somebody's business. We got a side bitch waiting up over there to a married man, and we will be getting all up in the business, okay? So make sure if you want to see the show right after this show on TashaKLive.com, you do have to subscribe to TashaKLive.com to watch that show, all right? All that more coming up. Now, so I know all of these women in this picture, okay? I know Eliza Rain. I know Gorgeous Doll. I don't know Future. I know a few of Future's futures and presents, okay? And so this scene, first of all, Gorgeous Doll and Eliza Rain are filming Coming Up Miami with Trend TV. They are an official sponsor of the show too, don't worry. So that's why you see a lot of their clips and stuff on our social medias and whatnot. And so basically they're trying to, this show has actually been pretty popular, so they're now giving all of the Love and Hip Hop rejects now a show that they can count on and now have a job and not have to get on internet and, sell whatever in order to pay bills, okay? So, because they're just too good to go get a job, okay? They can't go work at Whole Foods or anything, even though Whole Foods pay like $20-something an hour. Yes! Bitch, I may go up there and... listen, somebody please check the beans and navy beans on aisle 3, $22 an hour. Whole Foods, okay? So, come on, Amazon don't pay well. The hell they don't? The hell shit. Anyway, so I know everybody in this picture, and I wasn't shocked when I guess the video came out because apparently they were all out at a club and they're hanging out together. They're filming together. And we're talking about Gorgeous Doll and Eliza Rain. Eliza Rain has a baby by Future. Okay, Gorgeous Doll has just been Future's baby, okay, for the last 10 years they've been together. And when I tell you she know what her bodies are buried with Future, he pays her to be quiet. He pays that bitch to be quiet. That's where she gets all that money from to start a business and shit like that, okay? And so, yeah, she did work at Magic City. That's where they met. She's known, like I said, Future for a very, very long time. They've been dating for a very, very long time. Matter of fact, I think she just sued Magic City and won. Gorgeous Doll, if I'm not mistaken. I said, why would you sue your lover's employer? Because Magic City put Future on. They're the reason we even know why Future exists, because the strippers like this music, okay? And so here's a clip from, not the show, but one of the girls that they were out with put this story up. Matter of fact, let me get her name, because she's a bad friend for putting this up, matter of fact. This was Gorgeous Doll's live stream? And she was live? Because I know one of the other girls that was in the group had put it to the story too. So I was like, why would they even put this out there? So Gorgeous Doll claimed she wasn't messing with Future anymore. She had done exposed Future. She had done divulged so much information to me over the phone saying that she had done caught the man in the midst of like having orgies with like 10, 15 people at one time. And she was scared for her health. White women, men in the room, all types of shit. This is everything that Gorgeous Doll said. I said, are you still with him? No, I'm not with him anymore. I would never risk my life like that again. Well, Eliza Rain, who can't get Future on the phone, who barely get child support payments, who Future allegedly sent in some fake, I guess, bank statements or paycheck stubs to the court, and Eliza only gets like $1,600 a month in child support from Future, who has a $16 million house in Miami on Star Island, but he managed to convince the courts that this is all he made. So which means his shit is probably in his mama's name because she raised all the kids anyway. But this is what happened on live.
Bitch, that's what she called your baby daddy. Are you serious? That's Future calling her.
Don't be mean, y'all. She finally out the country.
Oh, look. King Toxic. That's what she called your baby daddy. Are you serious? That's Future calling her. You're lying. Answer. Y'all, this King. Who the fuck is this? They know. You don't follow her. Hello? Hello? Why are you answering her phone?
You gotta pick. I gotta.
That's your baby daddy? He hung up? Yeah, he hung up. That ain't shit. Okay. That ain't shit. Hold on, why you answer the phone? And this is her. What you mean? She's weird. Why you answer the phone? She's weird. Oh my God, that was him? I'm so ready to go. Grab your purse. You heard him? I'm ready to go. You sure? I heard him. He said, yo. I heard it. This shit is a joke. Her phone, you talk to her baby daddy? Huh? You talk to her baby daddy? Weird. Can you help me? You are so fucking weird. Oh, hell no. I thought she said she don't talk to him. That's what she told me. What the wait. You was yo.
Lady Queens, I got
Pluto just called your phone.
I gotta close it.
Pluto.
Come on, mama.
What the fuck got to do with me? Come on now, gorgeous. You in my face trying to be my friend. No. How do I stop this? How do I get off?
We're not doing this online.
You told me you don't talk to me.
First of all, listen. We don't even. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna call y'all back. Hold on. First of all, let me tell you this, right? Okay, listen. Let me tell you this, right? Is at the end of the day, it's like I went to the bathroom. I don't know who the fuck. First of all, did you talk to him? Did you talk to him?
Y'all gotta hang up. I answered. I said hello, and then they said yo. I answered.
Hold on. Let me get off live. Hold on. Okay. Is this a joke? Are they playing a joke on me?
No, this is real life.
No. Why is she answering my phone? But what?
Because I seen it. I said, isn't that what you call him?
Hold on. I'm gonna call y'all back. Let me handle this. Let me call y'all back.
Oh shit, I almost fell out the chair. Oh my God. That was funny. That was funny as hell. Put the chat up. No, for real, listen, I know of both too. And both of them are in rotation. Future got a few hoes he rotate. Matter of fact, we got pictures of him. He was just at the World Cup with a hoe. Where's that picture, Jasmine? This is Future and another hoe. We don't know her name. She's playing her position. This is ASAP Rocky and Rihanna with her bitch. Yeah, he. Why you recording me, man? Why is you recording me, man? Yeah, so that's Future with one of his other hoes. He just debuted a white girl when he dropped his album. There's him with another one. And so these two, they are the bottom of the totem pole. And I say this I know they're going to call me and they're going to be heated. Tasha, why do you sound so mean? Why do you do it? Why does it sound like you're putting us down? Somebody got to put y'all down so y'all can be lifted back up. Somebody got to tell y'all are at the bottom of the bottom. If you clearly can't see, you are at the bottom of the bottom, because Future is never out with either one of y'all. Never takes y'all to a World Cup game, never flies y'all in, nothing. But he's always outside with, what do you call it, the racially ambiguous ones? Where's y'all at in this? He ain't even outside with his kids. And y'all sitting there arguing over a nigga that don't want neither one of y'all. Y'all are just, if he ain't got shit to do when he in the city, he gonna call y'all. And Eliza, he don't even talk to you at all. He don't take your calls. He paying child support. That's it, that's all. But if you would have never had a baby from him, you would have got more money like you were getting before. Because she was getting bread from Future when she wasn't pregnant. They say Future hit anybody. Gorgeous even told me at one point she thought Future was gay because of his addiction to orgies. And I said, you ain't never been an orgy girl? No. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. You ain't never been no Future. I would never. That's why I'm leaving him now. And she back with him. Put up the chat. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Any questions before we head over to TashaKLive.com? What time we starting on TashaKLive.com? What time you want to start? I have it set for 6. Let's do it. 6 our time? Oh, 5 our time? Okay, we can wait down there. Okay. So at 5 o'clock, we're going to go live with a mistress, with a side bitch. 6 o'clock, because I'm Central Time. 6 o'clock, we're going to go live on TashaKLive.com with another side bitch, okay, to a celebrity or so. All right, don't forget, guys, our show is sponsored in part by the Active 8 diet drops, okay? Why am I drunk? Jasmine, why am I drunk? Oh, my God. I like, literally, when you had that mind pause, you be like, what am I doing again? Okay, what am I doing? Right. So these are the fasting drops, right? And they really work. I promise you they work, okay? All you do is, if you want to overcome cravings, or if you're an extreme snacker, see, I'm getting back. I know what I'm doing. If you're an extreme snacker and you want to stop over snacking, because the key to losing weight, guys, isn't GLPs, all right? And naturally keeping it off, it is condensing down your calories. How do you eat less, okay? And so I particularly eat like 1,100 calories a day. That's how I'm able to maintain my weight, all right? Now, if I eat more than that, of course, if you continue to eat 2,000, 3,000 calories a day, you can gain a pound or 2 a week. And then before you know it, yeah, sitting there and your back sitting up on your goddamn neck. Okay, bitch, you like, why am I back up here? Why is it up here? God damn it. And so now you got to calorie restrict, okay? But it's hard sometimes because our body has gotten accustomed to eating so much. And so how do you tell your brain and your stomach that you're not hungry? You have metabolism drops, okay? Which are pretty much drops that just kind of help to boost the metabolism, help to trick the stomach into thinking that it's full so that you can go all day and fast. Look at the reviews on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10. If the reviews convince you, I should convince you. I've been pushing these for a very long time, and this is actually my personal formula, because I used to take this pill, that pill, that pill. Now it's just in drops. It's highly absorbable under the tongue. Put it in my water, and I can go all day. I probably eat, to be honest with you, maybe 1.5 meals a day, and I still eat sugar. That's why I got this pimple right here. Can't get rid of that. Okay? You can get that on shoptkdeals.com. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. And please leave me a review and let me know how you like it, all right? So, we're going to head on over. If you want to advertise, that's all I'm going to advertise today, Jasmine, okay? Because I'm drunk right now. Did y'all enjoy the show? Do I have some lotto numbers? I can't remember them. They're at the house. I wrote them down too. Okay, I wrote them down. What you guys say? I have Activate. It works for me. I'm trying to tell y'all, old school, I'm not lying to y'all. For real. If you an extreme snacker, yes. You said Tasha Big Red, Tasha Cut Sugar, Craven, and I don't know what that is, okay? Put your tickets up if you already purchased your ticket to the show, or even put your tickets up if you are going to purchase your tickets to see me on tour, okay? Don't forget, Chicago's the first city we pull it up in, and we're going to get lit. We're going to be drunk all day, Jen. All day. And then we got to sleep all day the next day and then do it again. And then sleep all day the next day and then do it again. We're going to be partying for a month and a half on the road. That's crazy. Crazy, okay? Listen, thank you so much. You guys enjoyed the show. You said, me too, sugar is my weakness too. I have to leave a review. Yes. So, let me look at y'all. When I look over here, I'm looking at y'all comments and stuff like that. And you know, I need my little scratch off glasses on and shit. Okay, I can't get tickets, still don't see my city. Okay, it's coming, okay, if you don't see your city. All right, enjoy my weekend. Thank you so much. I'm going to enjoy my son after I do the side bitch interview on TashaKLive.com. Okay, you know we got to get in the business. We got to get in the bedroom with them, okay? Even though we know it stank up in there, but we got to get in there, okay? All right, and so thank you so much. You said salt is your weakness. That's bad. I had high blood pressure from eating popcorn. And all I had to do was stop eating the popcorn. I pissed out all the salt and I was straight. Blood pressure down, okay? Yes, I'm still live. Please make sure y'all like this video, subscribe, share it. And like I said, today is my son's 7th birthday, so I'm going home after TashaKLive.com to celebrate his birthday all weekend. Of course, Tasha K Live, I will make it up, even though we are going to do an interview after this, okay? And so, yes. All right, I love you guys. Now I gotta go. Bye.
Every woman got that one wig. Stop forcing that one wig to fit every version of you. Picasso Wigs is changing the game with the 2-wig reality. Your hair should match your schedule. Their hand-selected 13x6 HD wig pairings give you the maximum functional value of 2 contrasting aesthetics. Now transition effortlessly from a sharp, low-maintenance daily cut to long, luxurious extensions for special events. Same woman, distinctly different vibes. Claim your masterpiece duo pack at PicassoWigs.com. Use my coupon code TK10 for 15% off before the sale ends. Everything is allegedly, even my name is allegedly. Yes, the Everything is Allegedly tour all-day experience is officially on sale, okay? Now, you know we just not showing up for a little show and then go home, okay? Y'all know we spilling wine all day. If you came to D.C., then you already know what it is. Now, the experiences kick off at 2 p.m. with different events, great conversation with winos, plenty of networking and mixing mingle opportunities, okay? We sipping together. Now, doors open at 5 p.m. Then it's time for me and my people to hit the stage, all right? I know y'all been waiting on this to be announced. I have too. I am super excited and I cannot wait to let y'all see what we got in store for y'all, all right? So come laugh, sip, gossip, and experience all of that with me on the Everything is Allegedly tour all-day experience. Tickets available right now on TashaKOnStage.com. That is TashaKOnStage.com. Man, that was a lot to remember. Damn. Y'all better bring y'all ass out for real. That was a lot to memorize. All right, I'm out. And if you're a TashaKLive.com member, you got to go to TashaKLive.com to get your discount code, okay? Because y'all VIP. Y'all know what it is.